Hi friend, it's Amy. Redoing Stitches here. Glad to be here with you. Glad you are here. Thank you for sharing your time with me. It is Tuesday and this is back to the regular weekly floss tubes. I hope things are going well. We hope to be moving this next week, perhaps. This weekend. I don't know. It'll be soon. We are meeting with the builder this afternoon to shore up everything and run through the checklist. Yay. So it's almost here. It is hot. I say that. It's 88-ish. Yes, 88. Humidity is crazy pants. It's 75, I guess, percent humidity. 62, sorry. It was 75 yesterday. It's 62% humidity today, and it's warm. Not as warm as it will be. Not as warm as some, but it's warm. Not a lot of wind, though they say there's going to be some wind this afternoon, so that's good. My youngest and I were out this morning digging up irises, so I'm very excited. We dug some up. Did I tell you we dug some up a couple weeks ago? I don't know if y'all know what a cow or horse syrup tub is. I don't know. You can't tell how big my arms are. Let's see. 2.5 feet wide diameter and probably 2 feet tall. Anyway, it's a syrup tub. The syrup for the cows or horses. Do horses have syrup? I don't know. For the cows comes in that. And I have several for my garden, but I have empty ones that I am digging up my irises with and putting them in there. And so now, all that to say, I have 2 full tubs of iris bulbs. No dirt. Well, there's a little bit of dirt, but I shook most of it off and got most of the grass out. So full of bulbs for irises and then half of another one. And I think we've got most of them. There's probably a few that are left, but that's okay. But we'll be taking those with us. Most are purple, some are white. I know I've shared pictures. Anyway, so those are dug. Taking those out to the house this weekend. And that's all. That's the update for the week. Piano and ballroom. Regular lessons this week. This weekend we had a wedding. And it was lovely. It was Saturday afternoon. And then we went to I saw my dad that morning, and then we went and had family dinner after the wedding. And then Sunday was church and Father's Day. And that's about all. And here we are again, Tuesday. Anyway, we'll get started. Yeah, 3 minutes, that's plenty. I hope you are doing well. This won't be long. You'll be able to go on to your next Flosstube friend shortly. And I'm excited to get onto my Flosstube friends as well. I need to catch up so bad. I know you probably do too. I have watched Flosstube this week. Not a lot, not as much as the last week, but I am trying to catch up. Trying, operative word. Okay, I don't have any finishes. I don't have any new starts, so it's just whips, and there are just 3 and change, but I'll show you that first. Last time I was working on the Pinker and Pumpkin winter tree sampler, and I finished the tree. So I don't know, right here. So I got that done. This is part of my WIPGO. It has alphabet here, and I will link. I have Melissa's blog linked below. But I just finished the tree. So this is the change. It is stitching, and I completed an element. So I'm going to call it a WIP progress report for now. I hope to be stitching on it this afternoon. I say that this evening. Put the alphabet in. There's snowflakes around. The alphabet, I think, is charted in the brown. I may choose the green, or I don't know what I want to do. It'll be one of those colors, brown or the green. because there's not any other red elements in here. There's not any red. I would love to do a red, but there's not. So I may do the green. And then find like a cute green gingham for the back. That would be cute. Anyway, this is part of my WIPGO. This is the, I don't remember. I think it's a June call, and I needed it down here so I could have room. Remember, this is the Prim Rudolph, I believe, from her, and it's short enough that I had plenty of space to put the long tree. Most of them have been this size. This is, I don't remember either. Prim Winter Joy. Cheer is on my list coming up. I'll probably put it here, but I wanted to get one of the bigger ones done. I have a couple of bigger ones. Most of them are smalls, so I have a few in my WIPGO that are bigger smalls, so just putting it down here. That's all. This is 14 count vintage taupe from Hobby Lobby. And then also on vintage taupe from Hobby Lobby, this is the other WIPGO that I'm working on. Many are doing Christmas WIPGOs, Christmas ornament WIPGOs, Ornament-go. This is from Crochet Gogo. I'm working on 24, the Nativity right here. It's, 14 count vintage taupe. And this is a call for March. Here's my progress. Last time you saw, I had the structure complete and the star. And I worked on, let's see, I put this in and worked over and then came down and started the red. Also put Mary and Joseph in and the manger. So that's my progress there. I should finish it this time, I hope. The other one is, for March, is 9. And that is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Did I already finish 9? I did finish 9. Never mind. 9 was the gingerbread. So 24 is the Nativity. And then after that, I did not write it down on my sticky note. But that will complete March, so then I can start April and May. But that would complete this whole one here. So I'll have 6 done. 20 and 11 and 8 and 7 and 9 and 24. So, vintage taupe, I told you that. Crochet Gogo. Amy M Makes, hi Amy, is working on Crochet Gogo also, this advent calendar, 2020 advent calendar. With the Ornament-go, there's many. Karen Stitching Owl, Sarah Rocking Chair Stitcher, and many more. I have them written down. I need to pull that out and make a note on my sticky note. That would probably be very smart. Next I worked on, this is not in the order that I worked on it, but it's in my pile. I worked on Christ Love. This is from Stoney Creek Collection. It's Isaiah 53:3. And I'm doing it on 20 count vintage country mocha, 1/1, with DMC 3863. Sort of a tone on tone. Here's my progress. So let's see, I can't remember the last time I had this as in my floss tube. It's been at least a month, because I think I pulled it out the beginning of May, maybe. Anyway, here's my progress. So the page break was right here, and I had done a little bit last time. I had done the outline here. I'm starting to fill this in. I got the bit up here, the rest of the crown of thorns done, and then this eye was done, I think, and I got that eye done. I came down. This wasn't maybe all filled in. No, it wasn't even. I think it was right here. Here we go. I think it was right here. So I went down and then I started filling in, coming back up. It will have another, like a whirly, swirly thing right here. And I haven't done that part, so I'm right in there. I think I have all this part complete. So fill in for a while, and then I'll be working here. And then finishing the words, obviously, and then all this down. So that's my progress on that one. Frame, it'll be a same kind of tonal frame. Tonal? Is that the word? Yes. Maybe? Same kind of brown. But that's my progress. And I enjoyed it. It calmed my spirit this past week. All right. And then last in my pile, but not least, is Durene Jones. I got to work on this Thursday. This is butterflies and flowers. Several are doing this. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head. Laura Stitching by the Shore and Karen Stitching Owl. Hi, friends. Karen D, who has a new floss tube I will link below. Rachel Q Stitches is doing this, although I don't think she didn't show it this last time, but I know she is doing it. They were all doing something separate, sort of. I mean, you'll have to go watch, but I'll be just doing the round and then everything in. These are full coverage. This is full coverage. I believe there's 3 in the series of butterflies. This one is blues and purples, and I think there's pinks out here. I'm not sure, but I print black and white, so that's how I roll. This is Durene Jones, and it's just Durene Jones on Etsy. I got it off of Etsy. I know I'm missing. Oh, Mary. Mary Stitching Corner. Yes, she's doing it as well. Hi, Mary. And probably more that I'm missing, but I tried to get everybody. Maybe not. Again, it's not on the back, and I don't know that I have it. I need to write that down. I think this is 18 count white Aida. I didn't write it down yet. I'll do that as soon as I finish here. 18 count white Aida using DMC. This is my progress. So it's been, I know at least a month or 2 since I've worked on this. I had 310 done. It's not complete. I just did half X's on most of it. There are some that are filled in, or that are crossed. Sorry, tickly. That are fully crossed. I'm going to go back and fully cross them as I stitch, but this last time I worked on 2 colors of blue. There's 2, so I did those. This is a sheet, one page, and so I did the 2 colors here, and then whatever was left on my needle I did on the second page. I didn't do any 310 this time, but it's kind of like coloring in, yeah, just coloring full coverage. So I have, let's see, do I have 310? I have nothing on my needle. Okay, so I may go back and do some of the other leg of the 310 and get that done on this page so I can have that complete, and then start pulling in other blues. There'll be some pretty greens in the leaves, and butterfly will start coming in. But anyway, that's my progress on that one. And if I have missed you and you are stitching this, I apologize, but I will make notes on my, well, I don't know where my pencil went. Make notes whenever I get done here for next time. So here we are, 15 minutes and plans. Let's see. I did not work on temperature stitch, so I will be working on that. I really want to watch the tutorial before I start it. I watched it at the end of May, and whenever she published it, or was it the beginning of June? Whenever Sarah Stitch and Mommy, hi, if you're watching, hi friend. If you do not know, this is Sarah Stitch and Mommy's temperature piece for this year. It is different specialty stitches. I have not done June, have not started it. That's where I was going. I would like to watch the tutorial again. She posted a tutorial on her Flosstube. So I would like to watch it again to make sure I kind of know, review. And then I'll get caught up for June. Here it is the middle of June. And so it'll be over half whenever I see you next. I did not work on finishing Deuteronomy from the books of the Bible from my big toe. I'll be working on that one. And the artist trading card from Laura. I have been flipping through magazines looking for something to stitch for the theme, which is air and water. So I've got it narrowed down. I do not have it decided. But since it is a smaller stitch, it should be easy enough to crank out. Maybe. The finishing, maybe not, but I'll have that sent in to Laura soon. So that's all my stitchy talk for today. I have some plans to do some crochet. My niece is getting married in 2 weeks, and she would like some crochet pot holders. So I'm going to do those. Did I show those? Around Christmas I made several. I think I showed those. Anyway, I'm going to make some for her. Probably not by the wedding, but definitely whenever she gets back from her honeymoon, she'll have it in her home. She picked navy and a pale green and white and gray. So I've got variations of all that. So I want to stitch some of those up. Shouldn't take long. I can do that maybe one in the evening and at least get a couple done. And then I'll do some more and then give it to her as they finish. But those are my plans for the week. Hopefully moving in there somewhere. I will, I have an idea to post like the drive up the driveway to the house. I have an idea to do that and then put it on my Instagram because I still haven't posted anything over there. So I have that idea. We're almost there. We're almost there. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for watching, friend. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I said that earlier, and it's true. We all say it. Time is precious, and we appreciate you sharing it. Sharing your time with us Flosstubers. Sharing your time in commenting and liking and subscribing and all those things. So we appreciate you. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in 1 week. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We don't have any rain currently. It's good. So I don't think there's. I think there may be some coming up next week, but just one day of it maybe if it gets here. So anyway, I will talk to you next week, friend. See you soon. Happy stitching, and I'll see you in the comments.